Okay. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, there we go. Got to make sure everything is up and running. Oh. Okay. Well, now that we know that the mic is up and going and that the stream is currently active, that that's what we care about. All right. Let's see. Or I did try to get that started, but I never actually played any on that character. But I wanted to show you the actual setup. There we go. All right. Help if I could spell, wouldn't it? There we go. Mail. This is a soul level 1 run on top of it being the death of me. So we want it to be a little weird. Yeah, that looks good. And I am currently working on getting my second monitor up and functioning. So if I'm a little slow on reading any comments or anything in the chat, I do apologize. All right. Well, this run ought to be fun, right? Okay. So part of the rules is no armor. I said soul level 1. So it means we're going to be at base health for the entire time, base stamina, everything. So getting heavy armor, if we can't actually level up to, actually wear it without fat rolling or anything, it's not going to be much use. All right, so to anyone who doesn't remember the rules for this run, the Death of Me run, I have to go into the boss room, I have to die, and then I have to run back to the room without dying, or I have to reset all the way back to the beginning on a completely separate character. And some of the new rules is one bonfire per area for the Undead Asylum. I only ever like this bonfire anyways. Lower Undead Burg doesn't have a bonfire, so uh, we'll be using the one in Undead Burg. On top of that, we will be able to rest at the Firekeeper fires, but only for the purpose of being able to warp to them. If we rest at them, then we have to immediately chug down our Estus back down to 5, and we are not allowed to actually kindle any fires. We cannot ever be over 5 Estus. as a little bit added, if we do have to reset back to the beginning, whatever weapon we were using in the boss fight that we had to reset from is off the table. We are not allowed to use it again. And I don't just mean like if it's infused with something, we can't use that specific infusion on it. No, we cannot use it at all. So say we were using this hand axe that we're about to pick up, right? If we die and have to reset, then we can't even use the hand axe on Asylum Demon. So that weapon's probably going to be a last resort for if we actually need it. Because I would prefer to not have to punch the Asylum Demon to death. Just on principle. That doesn't seem fun to me. I've done it before, and it takes way too damn long. Although I should probably go ahead and equip it. That wouldn't hurt. So if you know anything about Soul Level 1 runs and why this actually affects the current run as much as it does, is that by the end of the game, you're not going to deal as much damage as you would like. I don't care how much you upgrade your weapons. That only goes so far. So something that will definitely... Hello. I mistimed that. Something that will definitely be happening a lot is I will be in Red Tearstone range, and I will be using Power Within. So, one, getting myself into Red Tearstone range could be a problem. And two, Power Within in the boss room, if I don't pick up my Bloodstain, then that's a reset. Because it's not just getting back to the boss, it's you've got to make sure you pick up that stain. Okay. On top of what I've already mentioned, no glitches or anything like that, because that would kind of trivialize some things, like no sin skip or depth skip, anything like that, because you have to beat the bosses in the correct order, so that way you don't get too overpowered too early. Now, don't get me wrong, we're going to get overpowered early, because I do have a somewhat useful plan. One of my favorite videos that I've watched here recently has actually been from the backlog, along with everyone who was participating in the challenge that he put forth, the low-level one-shot from back in 2023, as well as the Dark Souls 2 version, which was this year or last year. And I'm actually working on my own run-through of that as well. I'm doing a little bit of testing off screen, trying to get myself prepared for it. But I actually do plan on putting out a video about that as well, doing it myself. Because I am a big fan of Lemon, as well as everyone who's part of the bonfire. And for anyone who doesn't know, I actually challenged J.K. Leeds to do this run as well, the one I'm currently doing. And I really do hope that he actually takes me up on it, because it would be really cool to see somebody that I kind of look up to in the Souls community to actually take on a run that I created. I do know that most of them are actually kind of busy right now doing the bonfire invitational and all that. But like I said, I do hope that he's able to get around to it eventually and actually be able to uh, do this run. All right, like I said, we can actually rest at these for purposes of warping. So you see how we got the 10 Estus from that? We have to immediately drink down to 5. There we go. All right, so I don't plan on going for any specific boss just yet. I've got to grab some weapons, and I'd like to at least get one upgraded fairly decently before I go and take anything on, which could be easier said than done. We're gonna run down, go ahead and grab that red tearstone ring. I'm probably not, probably not gonna go for the power within just yet, because I would rather have an upgraded weapon. Like even if it's not a highly upgraded weapon, I'd still like to have an upgraded weapon before I go down towards Blighttown. And something that I could technically do, which I don't want to, is I could take a weapon through the enchanted upgrade path. It wouldn't be a bad idea, but at the same time, because I know that even at soul level 1, it still deals a lot of damage and can even one shot. Well, if you have the right weapon, that is. Hey, get off me! No. God, I hate these drakes and their weird ass hurt boxes. Okay. No, what sucks about this is just there's too many of them right here, and if you get caught on any of their wings, you're just screwed because you're not going to get out of it. Well, at least not before one of the other ones breathes lightning on you and kills you. There we go. I'm gonna actually make sure I'm at full health here. Okay. All right. Okay. Run. Okay. Uh, there we go. I am. I don't know about this one. I don't know if I should count this as the only bonfire for the entirety of the forest, because technically speaking, they're called two different areas. We've got the Dark Root Basin, and then we've got uh, the upper part of Dark Root. I'm pretty sure they're called two different things. I didn't rest that. This ain't Dark Souls 3 or 2. You actually got to rest. Okay. Do. Yeah, oh, come on, buddy. I need you up here. Where are you going? Come back here. Okay. There we go. No. Quit wandering. I need you to do what I need you to do. What is happening? Why is he glitching like that? There we go. Ooh, hello. I missed. How many of you knew that you could actually do this? Because every time you parry, and oh, hello. That was accidental. But hey, I'll take it. Let me go ahead and equip that. Yeah, right to your stomach. Okay. I am gonna go ahead and come back here and rest. Okay. I've got a couple directions I could realistically go in. I could go take on Havel. Well, not take on Havel, but go in that direction. Head up that way towards Forest. Because I gotta head that way anyways. Ooh, large. I'll take it. Okay. So undead parrot. The only bonfire we'll use here is the one up here above Andre. Hello, Andre. Bye, Andre. We don't need you yet. He has one weapon that we can actually use. We actually can use the battle axe, but in a little bit of testing that I've done, which I haven't done a lot, the damage output for it is actually kind of low, like all things considered. So what I want to do right now is hit this elevator. That way Firelink is active. Well, active. That way Firelink is, uh, we can go back there to get where we, oh crap. Didn't mean to do that. But it is what it is. And I do apologize if I'm dropping frames or anything. Uh, I need to get my wired connection back. Currently, I am streaming on Wi-Fi, which is not great. And this is the only kindled bonfire that I will rest at more than once because it's the main hub area and there really isn't anywhere I can rest nearby. At least not that's actually useful. I almost didn't do that right. Would have sucked. Yeah, good enough. There we go. Gotta love red tear stone. Activating the Drake might not be the best idea, but it's fine. I'll need him active later, anyways. Wow, I took that shot right at the beginning of that. All right, here he is. Here's the guy we need. Okay, let's see. I can definitely use this, and it has high crit damage, so I will get one of those. I need at least two of these, and I think that's it for now. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. You can kill me. Wait, no, I can't die here. Crap. I forgot. I have to keep my hands on these souls. Let's go the other way then. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Two for one special right there. Ooh, crap. They're weak, but striking together, they are strong. Okay. So right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna run back to Firelink, and then we're gonna go back to Andre and upgrade our reinforced club. Hopefully, I've got enough souls to do what I need to do. Ah, what are you doing here? You ran all the way around and came back up. There we go. We can get it to do the jump attack. Get off me. Oh, we've made it back. Okay. I want to know why this grass crest shield looks like it has bullet holes in it. Seriously, look right there on the left side. Tell me that don't look like bullet holes. Anyway, hey, he's trapped over there. Oh, he's not trapped. He's away from this long enough for me to do that. Okay, so if the Titanite is 800, I need 9 of them. Should be fine. Okay. I don't know what just happened. I do like that little bit of quality of life update, so you don't have to hit them one at a time in the remaster. That makes things so much better. Don't think I have enough. I have just enough. Let me get that mini first. All right. I can buy one more, and I can get one from Veronique Knight. Okay. All right. $171 already. We'll take it. And we can test it out on these hollows up here. Or not. Okay. Ooh, crap. Yeah, damage is actually pretty good. Oh, the holler behind me. Okay. I mean, honestly, I kind of needed to do that anyway. Uh, it's something that I needed to go over. Dying where my bloodstain is not in a boss room does not matter. Like you can die outside a million times, so long as you're not in the boss room, or as long as your bloodstain is not in the boss room, then you're fine. No, I knew he was following me, but I didn't think it would be that quick. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. That's better. So now we'll just run back, get this thing upgraded. And another rule that I didn't mention, but is actually very important. Just because I'm running back in here, I have not left this area. I have not left the undead parish. So I cannot rest at this bonfire again until I leave the area and come back. Okay. Reinforce that again. And the reason that I got a second reinforced club, I'll go over that later. Hmm. I just realized I can use this. I didn't put that on my list, but that might come in handy at some point. I very seriously doubt it, but it is possible. Okay. So something that I do want to do real quick, because this is not going to be a very long stream today. Uh, I want to run and do at least one boss per stream. At least. Maybe sometimes I can do more, depending on how much time I have, how long it takes me to get the stream set up and all that. And no, we will not be doing gargoyles right now. What we're going to do is we're going to go for Taurus. God, I hate pillars. Do I have on the automatic wall thing? If I do, I need to do something about it. Thank you. You just put me into red tear stone range. Hmm. I swear, if that had been the Boulder side sword, I would have lost it. Because this is a run where I can't use it. And I typically wouldn't anyways, but it is actually a fairly decent dex weapon. You know, I should probably do this before I do that. There. Now they can't block me out. And if you didn't know, without sliding down that, you don't aggro the rats. But then I do dumb crap and get myself poisoned. And so I have to do all that run back anyway. The exact thing I was trying to avoid. Yeah, this stream looks like it's a little laggy. always go the other way. Yeah. Wonder if I can kill this guy. Like, I wonder what my damage actually is against him right now. Oh, thanks. Actually, that's not bad damage. But his hitboxes are notoriously, yeah, that. Notoriously bad. Alright. I'll come back later and do that. Let's see. God, either way, I should probably run the other way and get that bonfire in Undead Berg. Even if I am going this way. As it would almost definitely make my life easier. Instead of having to run all the way back there from here. Now, don't get me wrong, the enemies around this area are not hard to avoid. I mean, quite frankly, I don't think I would get hit. Definitely not killed by any of them. But I guess that depends on how you look at it. Because you can get killed by something stupid. Hell, I could fall off the side of the cliff here. Especially up there at the top just by not paying attention. Think I can survive a fall, and turns out, nope, it's a little too high. And I take chip damage like that right there. See, the main reason that I don't want to go the enchantment route to upgrade my weapon that way is entirely because I don't want to farm these damn blue golems. I really don't. Hey, Havel, bye, Havel. I'm not here for you yet. While your souls might be useful later, they are not right now, and I also don't need your ring. Because I'm not wearing armor. And all my weapons are not great. No, whack. 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 Whack again. Whack a do. I can't believe I dodged that. Gonna be completely honest. Alright. I don't much care about the firebomb guys up there. They don't really matter. Why is your counter damage only one extra point of damage? Does that make sense to anyone? No. Me either. The wooden shield, don't care. Crossbow dude. I swear, I thought you fell off or something. Alright. What you got? Short sword? Useless. Requires more dex than I have. Okay. So this bonfire is Undead Bird, not Perish. And this is also the fire we'll be using for Capper. Well, sort of. We'll get to that when we get to it. See, the thing is, I really Me and Capra Demon don't get along. It's the fight that I worry about the most with this run because in test in my test runs in everything, it is the one that has caused me to reset more than any other run or more than any other boss in the run. And the thing about it, like I can come in the back way from Firelink and still have to reset the run because of the dogs right outside the boss room. God, I'm getting a lot of drops. I don't think I've ever got this many drops in this area ever. Yeah, I've got a soft humanity. Only one. Yeah. Yeah. Lizard. A chunk. Eh. Not what I wanted, but not bad. Okay. Need to go ahead and draw Taurus out. And realistically, I want to die like right here. Because if I die here, then I ain't got to run all the way over there to get the blood stain, which will allow uh, would make Taurus come down early. Which I don't, because I want to take out the two up top. Okay, this might be dumb, but I am just running straight through. I'm not stopping. I'm not killing nothing, and I'm praying that I don't get caught. Bloop. You got juke, and we made it. And there's the blood stain. Okay. I wish this one had fast ladder climbing. Come on, shoot me. It'll save me some time getting to red tear stone. Okay. There we go. Hey, at least we got fast going down the ladders, right? Okay. Not that. This. Okay. Do that. Go ahead and gold pine resin. We're in red tear stone range. That's the brick. All right. Now, let's see if I did the setup right. I think I did. But I think if I had done it a little bit differently, then it might have worked. I wanted to one shot him, but I failed. It's fine. We still achieved our goal. And we got 3,000 souls to boot. And one good thing about not leveling is all of our souls can go towards upgrading and buying new weapons. Because I do actually kind of want to do some infusions, uh, specifically enchanted and fire, and maybe lightning, but That one's iffy. Oh crap! And no, we are not going to summon in this run. But I do like having Solaire come along for the ride. I like doing his quest line, even if I don't actually, summon him. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I should probably heal. And the good thing, we don't actually have to go that way because we've already been there. We've already done everything there. All we got to do is make it back to Firelink, and so long as we actually do that without screwing it up somehow, then we're good to go. Okay. So technically speaking, hmm, I could technically go on towards Capra because at least that way we're still early in the run before we do that, and we haven't already took out like Quelaag or anything like that. Because my next thing that I want to do is to go down to Blighttown and get power within and all that. But the problem is if I go do that and then I come back and do Capra and I screw it up, well, then that's a lot of time wasted. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, I have left this area, so I'm gonna sit and this is where I'm gonna end the stream for the day. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I know we haven't done a whole lot yet, but now that I've got everything working right and everything, we'll be able to start the stream a bit earlier. I want to get started about 4:30 every day. Today I wasn't able to get started till about 5, a little after. Most of the time my streams will be about an hour and a half, maybe close to 2 hours. But even if you don't catch the streams, I will be uploading a long form video on the channel as well. So keep your eyes out for that. I hope everybody has a good day, and I will see you guys later.